Alright, so first I'm going in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm just going to be using a stippling brush and putting this all over her face to give her more of a luminous look right under her foundation. Next, I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Tawny, and I know it's a little bit dark, but we're just going to use it because we're going to blend all the way down to her chest and give her more of a fall bronze look. To conceal and highlight a little bit on the face, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Neutral and the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm just using the same brush that I used for foundation to blend in her concealer. Next, to cream contour, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And then I'm just going to be taking my Real Technique sponge and spraying it with my MAC Fix Plus to blend that in. And to set her whole face, I'm using the Coty Airspun Translucent Setting Powder and the Real Technique sponge once again. For her brows today, I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony and just a small angled brush. So now I'm just going to clean up the brows using the same concealer we used earlier and just a small concealer brush. So I didn't notice until we were about to start on her eyes that I did the steps in a complete different order than I usually do. So we're really setting a lot under her eyes just in case we have fallout with the eyeshadows. So now I'm taking Creamsicle from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and I'm just placing it on the outside of the eye in a V-shaped form and blending that out with the Morphe brush. So now I am taking Pooter and Pugie out of the same palette and putting that right on top of Creamsicle. So now I am taking Jax from the palette and putting that right below the colors that we just used, making it closer to the lash line. Now I'm taking Chip and putting that right on top of that other color just to use this as a dimension color. Now taking a tiny bit of Pooter and Jax just to blend the colors together. Now taking my fave Soda Pop and to make that a little bit darker on the end. Now taking this Stila Magnificent Metal in Kitten Karma to do the half cut crease. And I wasn't too happy about the color, so I'm taking a little bit of Faint from the palette and just putting that right on top of it to give it more of a pinky shade. And then taking Jax again just to blend it all together. Now just taking my NYC liquid liner and just doing a simple line on the top lash line. So somehow I lost some footage, but I just applied some lashes and I used the NYX contour kit to bronze up her face a bit. And then for blush, I used Milani. And then for highlight today, of course, I'm using the Ofra Rodeo Drive. So for the bottom lash line, I'm basically taking every shadow I used on her eyelid and using that underneath and blending that out. And then for her tear duct, I'm using In Light. Next, I'm going to be taking this Bare Metals liquid lipstick. I do not remember the shade, but if I find out, I will link it down below. And that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.